The National Oilseed Project is a foreign project to the Vegetable Oil Development Projects that ended in 2001, and it is funded by Government of Uganda through a credit from IFAD and OPEC Fund for International Development.
Designed to fight poverty through improved agriculture, which employs 70% smallholder farmers and covers half of all the land area, the National Oilseed Project Nosp is present in 6 major regions hubs of West Nile, Northern, Mid-Northern, Eastern, Midwestern, and Karamoja.
The government of Uganda, after realizing the achievements that were made under VODP2, felt that there is need for more commercialization of oilseed sector. And that's the reason that the government of Uganda has decided to make more investments, more funding into this oilseed sector so that we can address the challenges that are still facing the farmers that are involved in oilseed production and marketing.
Our main objective is to increase production and productivity.
Targeting 60% women and 40% of men and youth, growing oilseeds using a Nosp-led private sector approach, identified subsistence smallholder farmers.
When we talk about productivity, we are looking at increasing yield per unit area. Whereas the production, we are now looking at increasing volumes. This includes opening large acreage. So for us, our target is to increase both.
There's a set bylaw that we set within the group that if you're a member, we have the committee that are used to check. It is a must that you have at least 2 acres and above as a rule.
It was found us when we are working, but this garden, they told us that they are going to bring for us the seed for demo. We have to prepare a good field for the demo, a place where a farmer can come and learn all the practice in planting soya, sunflower.
In each cluster, there is a farmer cooperative that we are building and strengthening and linking to off-takers, the processors and off-takers. But mainly, why the project thought of creating that other structure from the farmer groups to the markets, we realized the gap of aggregation. The processors and the off-takers are saying they do not have the grain, but also the farmers are saying they do not have the market.
The projects are moving well on the commitments to which it was validated, thus gender transformational, youth sensitive, nutrition sensitive, and climate finance.
Sunflower. Wa sunflower market kukona chenyo yo gebna igeka sana kumurwanyi dano gebna kang mala muja sot kle jashete kamurwanya kamili
konya kiyo makirman achulu kilo tiana gang kwan aya dogbe tika konya kejpina ko ganga
ko bere chabane mala logone atike ka ganga ma we ma cha plata ma mega dong wa kinya ko bere bada nyong ke chia nyong da na.
I've been growing from like 2015. I grow sunflower.
You also grow sunflower?
Yeah.
This one is my first house. I started with it, but when I was staying in Hut, it is very rich. You find when somebody is not happy with you, he can come and bound you. That is how I put my vision, 2 to 3 years to construct this one. The seed that we have been growing, like soya and then sunflower. After pressing oil, the remainder can be used for animal feed. That is how I interested to start pig farming. Right now here I have almost 9 pigs.
Kati abangi ne bagamba nedda tugulemu ekintu kye tulabirako mu soya ne tugulamu ente ennume weri. Era eri wa mukyalo ono omuwanika waffe.
It's a green light for the oilseed sector, which ranks highest among government poverty eradication programs, especially in the project areas. Challenges are steadily and sustainably being addressed, among these being the access to quality seed.
Soybean, for example, many farmers were getting an average yield of about 250 to 300 kilograms from an acre. However, when we started implementation, because of the demonstrations, we're trying to show them the different technologies, for example, the use of fertilizer, the use of improved seed, the aspects of pest and disease control. We realize there is a massive increment in the yield. For example, when you look at areas of North, even Karamoja, nowadays we get an average yield of about 550 to 600 kilograms per acre of production.
We try to do it, but then we are not able to meet our targets because of the reason I gave you. The tractors are scarce. Now, some people can clear their land, they even pay money, then the tractor operators disappear, and at times they want to go to big farms.
In our demonstration land where we had the sunflower, I think the other day we went there and then things have been threshed, but they are there in the shamba. And I am seeing that one of the biggest challenge that we are facing, where to put the things, is also a problem, storage. Even if we could maybe provide a place like a home, we have also rats, and rats are very good at eating this sunflower.
Agronomic challenges that hinder the oilseed sector's production and productivity have been addressed through extensive extension services.
So on the side of production, initially when you look at the average production at household level, many of the households were doing half an acre or less of oilseeds, but with the sensitization, with the trainings, and also with the improved access to seed and other production inputs, the farmers have actually increased their production to an average of about 1.5 to 2 acres in the areas of implementation.
So these groups act like the ambassadors of the project. The first support is the extension service, the advisory service. We give them training through our extension staff. We give them training in a general agronomic trainings for this oilseed project crops and also other crops. And then the other support that we give them, we always build the capacity in these groups. For example, bringing issues to do with the gender, bringing issues to do with the financial inclusion that we train them on, then issues also like marketing of their products.
Yes, they give us training. All the good agronomic practices, and then the vision road journey, and then what we call GALF, that is Gender Action Learning System.
Okay, in terms of resources, yes, we have the resources to at least supervise and oversee the project. But in terms of staffing also, we work with the local structures, we work with the local governments. The local government starts from the district, getting down to the sub-counties. In the sub-counties here, we have agric officers, we have the community development officers, we have parish chiefs who support on the day-to-day of the extension and supporting the farmers. Then we do the overseeing and the supervision. Then we're also bringing on board the PSPs, private service providers. They are already moving around. So we're trying to boost the extension services to really reach out to the farmers. So our role will now be overseeing and supporting them to ensure that the services reach down. These PSPs are coming on board with CBTs, community-based facilitators, whom we are going to situate in each sub-county. There must be a community-based trainer who will be moving from group to really have the hands-on roles and to support the district DLG's work, also together with the officers we are bringing on board.
Post-harvest handling and storage is improving thanks to the trainings by agriculture officers and other stakeholders.
This is where we are storing our sunflower. That's why you see it is clean like this. It's for last year.
They have been training our farmers. They are very profitable to train their farmers on post-harvest handling. Though it is still a very big challenge, but they try to train them and also train on good agronomic practices. And also they tell them what type of varieties they should plant, like the early maturing crops, like as we have the climate changing. So they try to tell the farmers that you plant those crops which can mature early enough.
There is sufficient primary market for the processed oil in the local communities. Through value addition, farmers have increased their yield, value, and income. Local seed business is growing into another income-generating avenue for the advanced farmers groups. Groups by policy produce and encourage members to keep seed for the next season, helping to increase acreage each cycle of production. Proper record keeping, from purchase of seed to sale of the harvest, transparency in their groups, and clarity of the management systems is good enough. The groups have money and production plans.
By end of this season, because now we are harvesting, by end of this season, we want to see what has come out of the farmers we are working with, and we shall come up with a baseline to see which one is our target next.
Women form the majority membership of the groups. They have taken leadership positions, grabbed training opportunities to empower them. The gender inclusivity keeps groups together.
I've been a chair. This is the second term for me, and this is my 5th year waiting for elections.
The land is ours. That's why they're electing me every year.
Aggregation, empowerment, leadership, and adoption of standard agronomic practices are key attributes standing out. Challenges remain on access to finance, but members on their own are running a tractor scheme and providing seed as credit.
So with these 2 months, you can see people running up and down looking for tractors to plow for them.
Challenges of weather fluctuations due to varying climate changes are being addressed. The bad times are known when the roads are impassable. Nevertheless, the Ministry of Local Government is undertaking construction of what they are calling oil roads in Agago, Nakaseke, and Kapchorwa districts. This will ease not only the mobility of individuals, but their access to markets. The National Oilseed Project, Nosp, is certainly on course.
I want to thank our partners, the funders, the district extension workers, the district administrators, and the political leadership of this sector, both at the center and the district level. They have given this project all the support that we need. I call upon our farmers to commercialize and embrace this project so that we can get ourselves out of poverty.